All right. Good morning. My gosh, we're kicking off groups for the main tournament this weekend for 2024. Link to the Past randomizer. Some pretty awesome people that were here running their first round match versus each other. armlx versus Muffins. Two pretty well-known names in the community. I'm very excited to be able to watch this match from the front seat with, of course, my wonderful co-commentator, Structural Mike. How's it going?
Hello, Claire Mouse. I'm so happy to be here.
That's it. Same.
Arm and Muffins are two good random friends of mine. I was happy to hear that they were going to race each other.
Yeah, just this year is no exception. The main tournament in terms of skill and scariness in terms of facing opponents. Certainly, this is the first round of 64. Certainly would not surprise me if this was a later match, like maybe, like round of 8, round of 4, type of thing. But sometimes you gotta play the good people in order to move on past like the first round of brackets.
You don't only play people in this one, you play cross hunt, which is is it more or less volatile and open? What do you say, Claire Mouse?
Oh, that is a great question. I mean, the general impression, I think it seems like it could be maybe less volatile, but we'll see. I mean, because it's got its own, features attached to it that, for example, like open entrance, keys, which, does create a lot of variation in terms of like routing decisions and items picked up, sequencing. But, sometimes you can still get things that are, that converge, right?
I'm just thinking about, like, you always end up in a go mode situation where I need one of 3 things.
That's true. Yeah.
And that is the thing that differentiates this from cross keys, where you always one item from go instead of 3. Unless, of course, in the cases where Ganon is on Lumberjack and you're gonna be Cast Tower Smoky go mode.
Yeah, that's right. Anytime when Ganon is involved with Lumberjack, in this case, like at least the Aga 1 tower as opposed to the Aga 2 tower, yeah, we're always gonna be hunting because as much as variation, in different things you can randomize, right? There are gonna be certain items that are gonna be in limited supply. The Castle Tower keys, for some reason, always never come up when you want them to come up.
Yeah, always never, exactly.
That's right. Yes. By the way, tracking for us today is Pichu and Daruk, 2 awesome, wonderful people as well. Certainly absolute veterans. They're going to be taking really good care of us today. And yeah,
so we already have a massive divergence here. Muffins going for the traditional potion shop, full hand start. armlx is rushing Kakariko. Getting lucky. Did you see that? We get red rupees from the tree. We got double 50-50 bombs. Things are looking up, armlx.
Yeah, I hope in this case luck is not actually a fixed quantity. It's not like you can run out of luck later. I'm certainly very happy to be able to see this type of coin flipping actually go in his favor. As certainly, as for Muffins as well, I don't want him to. It never feels good when one person gets 50-50, 2 of the bombs on 1 try, and then the other person takes 5 tries in order to go get 1 bomb. It doesn't ever feel very good.
I think that's part of the game, but that's me.
It is a randomizer, and and yes, like you do have in this case some factors where you just can't control. And then we found desert already on Arm's side.
Ooh.
We are almost died before getting this heart container. The death warp maybe was a little too fast.
Hey, Muffins is getting paid out by that hula hand. We can buy bombs. Did you see what was on the island? Was it important?
Oh no, I unfortunately did not see what was on the island.
It's gone forever.
It's okay. I'm sure it's not important. Usually it's like 50 rupees. That's my guess.
I'm gonna guess mirror.
That would be sad.
Yeah.
Something might we might have questions about the seed and the developers if we should report this one if Mir is actually on Hylia Island.
Yep.
Alright, does look like Muffins is taking... we were going towards the Eastern Palace area from Lake Hylia, but looks like we have a C connector, do connector. It's not going to do anything for us right now, but it is kind of an interesting connector over to West Stark Death Mountain.
Yeah, I like that check. If you get locked out, then you don't do the slow Eastern checks, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay, maybe not do them anyway.
Wow,
so,
Muffins. This is impressive.
So, some background on the runners, maybe. Like Muffins is a extremely well-versed glitched runner, and this is not Muffins' comfort zone at all. Not glitching. Arm is a newer player, but really good at specifically entrance. So I don't know. I don't know. It could still anything could happen in this volatile mode, I think. Oh my god, we have a hammer and a flute in Hype Cave.
Yes, in Hype Cave. That Muffins, if he had died,
would have been very sad.
Yes, like in the Eastern Palace entrance. I mean, we're still on half a heart. This screen, for some reason, has given so many runners an early exit into let's go do something else type of situation. I'm really glad in this case, Muffins, as you mentioned, maybe a little bit out of like the non-glitch, comfort zone. However, he is still quite formidable, handled himself very well in that situation. Yeah, by the way, as Derek also pointing out on arm side, we did have a vanilla Hyrule Castle small key. Or sorry, not vanilla. We had a Hyrule Castle small key in the map chest. So I guess, are we gonna go to the back and Dark Cross? Maybe. We don't have a lamp. So it will still not considered to be in logic, but we do have that key to go back there if we so choose.
Are you gonna go back there with no lamp and only bombs? Oh, there's some pearl.
Oh, well, there's a pearl. Well, that's maybe the reason why, in this case, we we got the Hyrule Castle small key. And no, I think, well, even with Muffins layout, or like loadout with the hammer, I don't know. Some people might consider it enough. Going back there and on this is extremely scary. I don't think I would do it. But then again, I'm not in the main tournament, so
I would do it together with the back escape later, probably, since we had that key already.
That's true.
Muffin is actually doing. No, not yet. We're seeing it now.
Never mind. We're seeing it now. Okay. Well, unfortunate that Muffins can't actually go to Dark Cross from the back because we don't have that key from the front of Hyrule Castle. But it is what you were asking if this is different than open. This particular situation right now is not much different than open.
Doing escape.
Yes, getting the small key, in the front of escape, right? And then you want to go to the back, and then you don't have the key.
Yeah, and you rush Easton to get hammer and flute.
That's right, exactly. That's how I play my open seeds.
Noted.
Yes. Yeah, early flute though. I mean, you'll never ever turn down or complain about an early flute. But this case, the earlier you get these types of items, major movement items, flute, boots certainly, hook shot, sword. Just the more time you're going to be able to have in order to capitalize on your investment. So in this case, flute, especially when we haven't done a lot of light world exploration yet, it's going to be quite helpful. You don't necessarily have to, start at Link's house to go walk down to like Ice Rod Cave or whatever. Maybe it'll make it a little bit more even appealing when we don't have the glove, because we can actually get there a little bit faster, and then we can always come back for that last entrance. You can go to deserts area. There are lots of good options for us.
The risk with the flute is there's always a risk getting flute too early, because you get distracted if you're not thinking about what you're doing.
True.
You're like, oh, I can flute to everything, and then you skip the things in front of you.
Yeah, it's always I can go to this thing later, or I can go to this thing anytime, and then the anytime becomes never, or an hour later, and you leave like your, like Steve Town Compass. You're very Sphere 1, or, maybe even like Sphere 2. Yeah, I won't say like, it doesn't have to be, it could be Pearl, it could be your boots, it could be a glove. So maybe, anything that's kind of like major that will kind of help you open up the seat a little bit more. Now, Arm, by the way, you mentioned him going to Kakariko, so we did spin our hard-earned 100 rupees to go to the bottle vendor. We are quite poor. I'm not quite sure what the resource situation will be, for Arm. If he's going to go over to the Eastern Palace and get his permanent weapon, the hammer. Otherwise, we're only down to, 3 bombs to our name. And we don't really have any resources to go buy more bombs. Surely one of these many entrances in Kakariko will help us bail out. We have a nice high five.
No, Muffins.
He'll go back, maybe.
Maybe. But we have the flute now. Why are we doing Harry Castle without a key?
Very good point. Oh no. Maybe Muffins will run out of things to do.
Muffins loves having a Moon Pearl, like I said. Glitch Runner, you don't need Moon Pearl. Although the consequences are more dire when you can't glitch.
I wonder if Muffins has to constantly talk himself down, from not doing okay, don't do this, don't overworld, hop over, we actually have to go around the couple screens. We can't just hop over on the different ledges and take a shortcut. Floating island, right? Bumper ledge, these are very tempting locations for glitched runners to easily take a shortcut for. But we can't do that here non-glitched. But very convenient hammer, by the way. Finishing up Kakariko to go find the well. Coincidentally, not behind Lumberjack today, which, it's nice. Arm, by the way, making his attempt to go to the back of Escape. Valiant attempt. It's very difficult to do on nothing. Literally nothing. Because
I think that was an intentional death warp after Dark Cross.
Oh, okay. I thought he went further. Because he did get his Eastern map from Dark Cross. Never mind. Excuse me then.
I hope so, because it would make no sense to risk everything on a
Yeah, that's very true. Yes.
When you have Sank at the castle.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good point. I think maybe the death warp just took a little bit longer, because it looked like he spent quite some time trying to chase down those ropes.
Oh yeah. Always too long.
Yeah, we did find GT both on Arm and Muffin side, Kakariko. Certainly not surprising with all of their entrances. We're bound to find something useful at some point, or in the vicinities.
Ooh, we're gonna sequence break a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, we have the hammer and we have 8 bombs to our name. Thank you, Houlihan, getting in the shop in order to go get us some bombs. Arm is very happy to see any amount of money. So we can maybe go buy some more bombs later. Yeah, no sword, no boots. Unfortunate. Looks like Muffins is trying to, sequence break himself over with bombs, but this is one of the scarier points, right? Because every bomb costs 1 heart, and Muffins can't fail this if he wants to go to Stalpo's room.
Yeah, and we don't have a sword to buffer with, so we're doing select buffering.
Do you know how tight this bomb jump is, out of curiosity? How close do you have to be to the edge in order to get yourself over?
You need to be as far out as you can.
Okay.
The tricky one is the one from the right to the left, where you have to place the bomb at an angle, otherwise you'll get bonked by the pot, and there's Cane of Samaria out of logic. Nice.
Yeah, that is actually
very nice.
It's useful, very useful find. Nothing maybe immediate, but it's going to be another weapon, and also Muffins, among I think other glitch runners, can't speak for Muffins himself, but I would wager that Cane of Samaria is probably one of the top 3 items for glitch runners in terms of how partial they are to them. Cane of Samaria does immediately but again,
we're not doing it.
What? Oh, you're right. We have no fire.
But we're not doing tile room.
Yeah, we can't do. Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe Muffins.
It's slow, but come on.
You just gotta capitalize on this Cane of Samaria,
I'm disappointed. Compass, okay.
Yeah, but Harm finding that the 50 rupees from Super Bunny, he's very happy to be able to spend quite the difference in terms of money situation for Arm versus Muffins. Muffins did the Houlihan initially, as we all saw, slightly, maybe less in favor. I know like Houlihan was a very like big meta beginning, especially a couple years ago for entrance. People kind of done, kind of shied away from Houlihan, maybe do more Sankstar stuff. But in this case, the resources that Muffins picked up for the money has certainly quite helped him out. Right, he was able to kind of afford bottle vendor, bombs, and still have some comfort money left over. Arm is really just kind of flying by the seat of his
pants
wallet. We're constantly teetering on financial ruin. We just have to keep going until the next step.
Oh, we're actually abandoning Eastern for Arm.
Wait, is Arm an Eastern Dipper?
Well, the Eastern area with Hype Cave.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah, it's certainly going to be less good for him to delay.
I can't see we rushing back there now.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
We're going south, aren't we?
Yeah, it looks like maybe a south trip. Mm-hmm.
All right. Meanwhile, Muffins is on the way north, I think. Find Skullwoods.
Yeah, no sword. Ooh, we find a book though here in Rich Chest. That is an interesting discovery. Desert entrance. That's certainly now on the table with the flute. We can get there pretty quickly. Maybe more incentivized to go to that area since we can do more stuff there.
What's your favorite book,
What's my favorite book? Like,
yeah.
In general?
Yeah. Do you have a book that you think is good?
My favorite book that I enjoy reading is The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yes. I have great memories of that book. When I read it for the first time, because he gets all this treasure right from the island. Sorry if this is spoiling, but it's like the imagination that you have. The chest of all the treasures just gets bigger and bigger. It's like because it just seems like his wealth that he discovered is like infinite. There's also like the revenge stuff and etc. But that was somewhat of a reminder. Like that was a moment that stood out to me.
There you have it. Mm-hmm. Count of Monte Cristo. Better than Book of Medora.
It's true. Book of Medora seems more like a dictionary to me. I'm not really sure if I would ever read the dictionary for fun. In my, in any of my pastimes.
You haven't?
I have not personally. But those of you who enjoy reading the dictionary in your free time, please do not let me. Stop.
We're gonna read a dictionary here in a second.
True.
And heartbeats on PED.
Apologies for those of you who are PED fans.
PED apologists.
Mm-hmm.
So Muffins has a glove and a hammer.
Just sitting in the front, freely, in the mushroom spot. Were you mentioning something about the moon pearl and that Arm has as well?
Muffins wish he had a moon pearl.
Mm-hmm. This early, though, admittedly, as a nice winning of the chess game on Muffin's side, we got even more money. Money begets more money. I was gonna say, for entrance specifically, it is a little, I won't say disappointing, but it's like the whole point of entrance, right? One of the features is you get to take all these, random connectors, 5 different ways in order to try to get to Dark World, right? And then we just have regular Dark World access, between certainly, between our two runners together, but I would imagine Arm and Muffins getting their Dark World access relatively soon. Their traditional Dark World access. Speaking of Aga.
Maybe. Arm needs to go to Eastern Palace and get hammer and flute.
It's true.
Yeah. I would say that's probably slightly more concerning than Muffin's lack of moon pearl.
Okay, you are. I will agree with this statement because I do think that depending on what our situation for Dark World is, Arm has that pearl, and you can do a lot in Dark World if you have access with that pearl, as opposed to you don't have a pearl. You're going to be running out of things to do when you're a bunny in the Dark World.
Yeah, and if you are a a seasoned cross key-er, you don't really go into the dark world as a bunny if you can avoid it. So you're gonna do higher castle first.
Yeah.
Unless you see connector do connector too much in your life.
Where are you on the spectrum? Sorry, the connector spectrum, Mike. Are you I will finish this area, or are you a see connector do connector person? Or
I love either checking no connectors or all of the connectors.
Okay, all right. Is it just kind of like a feel?
Sort of like if you have a mirror and a moon pearl, I'm going nuts on those connectors. But we don't have those here. We only have moon pearl.
Yeah. We also haven't really gotten any connector really to Dark World. Like we do have one so far to Dark Death Mountain. Not even on a good side. It's on the left side.
Yeah.
So we don't really have, I think, too many more things. Arm finally finds a tree again. It's like, oh my gosh, I finally have payday. Thank you.
Muffins finds bumper connector and leaves because we cannot do that. Is this higher castle?
Maybe? This is not higher castle.
This is Super Bunny connector.
Okay.
Like I said, I wouldn't like Super Bunny connector without Moon Pearl or Mirror. It just feels bad all over to me. I used to think, oh my god, 2 items. This is so good. And now I'm like, this is an awful connector to take a second time. So I avoid it. Sadly for Muffins, he doesn't have a Moon Pearl.
Yes. I'm also slightly concerned, maybe I shouldn't have to be, that Muffins might prematurely cut his Super Bunny connector short. But thankfully he put up the hearts because
if you can't hear the heartbeats, they don't exist.
Yes, I was actually wondering if Muffins is a double heartbeat enthusiast. In which case, I'm very very happy to be on Arm's audio. However, I think he might just use regular heartbeats. That's my guess.
Yeah. Oh, we follow a new connector.
By the way, do not be alarmed. Muffins, Bunny Sprite is Green Link. Arm is just regular Green Link. The original, classic Green Link.
This is what I was worried about.
Tapping the potion shop there? Oh, Arm.
No, Arm is in the Dark World now. With no hammer. No flute.
Yeah, no hammer.
Well, no flute in the Dark World is fine. But...
Yeah, and I guess like the hammer at least got Muffin some immediate value, and like we do have the well-known logic, and we didn't get anything like immediately notable. Like we did get like a Meyer big out of that thing, but nothing that kind of leads. There's no glove, no boots. We got no big fight type of thing.
Small, I think.
Thief small, yes. Yeah.
Huge.
Yes. Actually, well, coupled with the hammer, once we go find Thieves Town, I mean, it's a very nice sequence for Muffins because we're gonna have to have everything. Oh well. Speaking of more 5-item caves that are extremely nice. Wow, Muffins. What the heck?
This is the 5 guys cave.
Do we get fries? We get bottomless fries.
Yeah, it's 5 guys and fries.
Yes.
4 portions of fries.
Nice sank heart. Nice more health. Wow. Good ether medallion that we definitely can't use because we don't have a sword. Oh, my big was a backup skip. Thank you, Pichu. Yes, see, this is why. We have Pichu and Daruk for us. Oh my gosh, Arm is using the bee. He may or may not have seen a clip recently from Telethar that he had a single regular bee that killed 5 mini Moldorms. Surely it would be good enough to kill at least 1 more. The bee is back?
Nice.
Dude, what kind of bee is this? Did they just literally like turbocharge these bees or something?
Oh, this is good. I love it. Oh, we keep the bee. Let's
go.
I couldn't be more happy.
Oh my gosh. B is for beauty. And the bee?
B is for breakfast, usually.
Yes.
But okay.
Well, we can improvise. I'm not. Yes. I cannot believe that bee literally was just. I mean, I don't know if they feed bees steroids or whatever they're eating for breakfast, I would like to inquire as to what that is.
Why are we walking, Muffins? What are we doing, Muffins?
Muffins.
Muffins,
Remember now that
please.
he has the flutes?
This is painful. We are fake flippering? No? Okay.
We are not fake flippering yet.
We are just walking, because walking is great. So, we should be on the mountain with a flute and just do mountain stuff, because we have that available with an early flute.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine that's next on the agenda for Muffins. And if it isn't, then I have questions.
Yeah. I think that not a lot more stuff. Arm is trying to have a repeat. We were so good the first time.
Oh,
no. But the
no.
bee has decided to cut his, take a half day. Unfortunately,
Muffins is choosing to do Out of Logic Dark Cross over in Logic map chest. I'm worried that this is gonna be a save and quit, because we're not death warping on 9 hearts, are we?
Mm-hmm. We came from Light World too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it'll be extremely slow.
Yep. Oh gosh. Is this just gonna be, how long will Muffins avoid Moon Pearl? And then the answer is 2 hours, and we'll all be sad.
That would be very impressive if Muffins can go through 2 hours of the scene without a pearl. But I understand the spirit of your statements.
We are death warping, maybe, or something.
Oh, I don't think we're quite there yet to the chest.
Oh, we got the chest.
Oh, we did get the chest. Okay.
Yep. I think we went back to rope room.
Oh,
yep.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense because the health was draining at an alarmingly fast rate. Usually, that is when you are going towards the chest in Dark Cross, because that's how fast the ropes can drain your health. However, though, the fact that we are going on the back in this intentional is actually to our benefit. So at the 2 hour and 26 minute mark, we will finally be getting our Moon Pearl. It's the 27 mark. Very impressive for Muffins.
Yeah, there's no way we're not getting it now.
Mm-hmm.
Surely. All right.
So with actually this key, we can actually skip the boomerang guy, or we can actually skip the boomerang key, right? From the guard. We don't have to pick it up anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Still have to murder the guard.
Yes, so we can open the door, but we do not have to go pick up the key.
All right. So, Arm is running out of entrances very rapidly. Are we gonna go to Sora? In Logic Sora?
Ooh. We are very fortunate to be finding the 50 rupee cave right alongside. Yeah, maybe. Arm most likely will do what kind of Muffins did earlier, was to just try and clean out the rest of the 3 locations, or the 3 entrances here in Ice Rock Cave area. And maybe we'll just go to Zora after this.
It makes sense. We're copying the eastern area because we don't want to go there again without getting flute first.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh no, we're getting crabbed.
It's like a minefield, but worse.
All we need now is a green guard. All right, we made it.
Sorry, that was a big panic. I was extremely scared for Arm because he was right in between 2 crabs, and he did not have enough health to tank 1 hit.
Is this new? I don't think we've seen East Exit.
This might be new, yeah. Let's see, where's the spitting ass out? This is definitely new, yes.
Alright, let's go to the mountain.
Yeah. Please. It actually does seem like, it does actually seem like that the flute is actually, will give us more access. As you mentioned, like, we have mountain access now. A lot of entrances up here. We can do Spec Rock Cave. We can do Old Man entrance. We can do whatever, Death Mountain Ascent. We can do that other middle entrance. Yeah, and it looks like we don't really have any other access up to the mountain. So the flute looks like it was actually at least giving us a little bit more progression, as opposed to just conveniently playing us around the light world.
Did you see that? We got a green pendant desert. You know what that means? It means we can steal that key. No,
couldn't we have always stolen that key?
Yeah, but we don't do that in Cross Hunt. We still need the Triforce, I guess.
Oh, that's true.
Sad.
That's true. Good point. Good point. Yeah, that's right. That is another thing of the feature Cross Hunt. We see that little Triforce counter up top in the upper right-hand corner. It is 10 out of 12, and every boss has a Triforce piece. And I think Moldarm 2 chest has a Triforce piece, right?
Yes, that's correct. Moldarm 2 and Ice Armos.
And Ice Armos, that's right. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so even though in this case Desert is a pendant, maybe whatever the other pendants are, the dungeon prizes matter less, just because we're really only interested about the Triforce piece on the boss. So, oh, do you know what's so awesome? We got the boots!
We should have gone to the Flute Mountain much earlier.
Yes, much, much earlier, see? Yes, forget all the stuff on, not the mountain. Once you have mountain access, you just go. We're so happy.
It really should have come much earlier, but Muffins is swooning. I think it's a little bit lucky for Arm that he hasn't found the mountain. Maybe? Because otherwise he would definitely miss out on that flute and hammer.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's lucky they hasn't found another connected to the Dark World at this point.
Yeah, because he has the pearl. Nice hook shot there in the front of these as well. Yeah, because he has the pearl, as you said before, and the more connectors he finds to Dark World, the more distracted the heal's gonna be than going over to the Eastern Palace area, right?
Yeah.
Because that is one very far away. Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, do we even get the big key to this dungeon? I completely missed that. Oh my gosh. Well.
Yeah. We have big and small. Best of friends.
Yes. That could be like a children's book, like a big and small friend.
Yeah. Wow. You have to say it every time you meet two dogs when you're out walking. Big and small, best of friends.
I'm all for this. Muffins needs to survive this, by the way. We're teetering on, despite we having so much health, we're still teetering on the brink of death every single time we face one of these dungeons.
Yeah, that's just Muffins style.
Oh, okay,
he takes a lot of damage all the time. He's not used to the non-glitched ways of moving.
Yeah, and especially, given we have Samaria and we have the boots, right? I mean, the boots, I think for most, if not all glitch modes, start with boots. Just so that you can, glitch to your heart's content at the beginning, as opposed to going to go find boots. And so, this kind of, equipment that Muffins has. I mean, yeah, sword would be quite nice. We're also
dash Muffins.
We're also walking. Okay.
All right, thank you.
It's not even the Muffins dash at C-Shape House. It's the Muffins dash in the Thieves Town Habits. Yes. Arm has chosen to find another Dark World connector, and has led him to Flute Spot 5 in the Dark World, and we have gotten the Dark World version of Eastern Palace entrance, which is Pod. And unfortunately, this is not quite the flute and hammer that we're looking for.
Are we're walking out? Okay, well, it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna go do Pyramid and the fake pod, and maybe the pod entrance, the entrance, the fairy cave right outside of pod, and then what will we do? We don't have a hammer.
I think we're copying that eastern area is dead, and it's just a bad seed.
It's going to be a lot of copium as the time runs out. I guess there is some maybe amount of other hope that he's going to find another connector to go to East Death Mountain. In this case, however, at least in this case, he's going to get the boots. That being said, I guess he's going to finish Thieves Town if he wants to. He doesn't have the hammer or the small key, so maybe he's willing to do so. But it's going to be a decision that certainly Muffins didn't have to make because he had everything. Now everything's speaking up. We're going to go do our hammer / Samaria blind fight. It is scripted.
We didn't set up LSD blind, sadly.
Unfortunately.
Not that we could have utilized it without a mirror, but it feels obligatory. Nice powder.
Arm is deciding to join Muffins in the low percent traversal. Oh.
We made it. Cool beans.
Yeah, our first Triforce piece on the board for Muffins. And yeah, in this case, like, another maybe difference, for cross hunt entrance versus like just regular cross keys, is that you don't necessarily have to rush the boss just because, the boss really only has the prize and then only has, the Triforce piece, right? So once in this case you can, especially if things are like out of the way, like for example, like Backup Desert, right? Once you find it and you find the Desert Palace Big Key, you can basically go there anytime, right? So it can maybe adjust your, routing to try and make things a little bit more efficient. You don't have to rush the boss potentially because oh my gosh, dude.
Let's do it.
Did they only do half a heart of damage? I thought that was maybe it was the pellet that hit him.
Oh, nice hover for sword. Nice.
We have made it to the sanctity and safety of the catfish area. Yeah, also another thing that I think is very well known, well, it's necessarily not surprising for glitch runners that they utilize the boots. Not only can go out of bounds, we can also, hover gaps that we no longer care about in order to go get a sword. That is extremely useful.
We have a sword. We're abandoning the rest of the mountain because now we're in a dark world. And is Arm gonna fake flipper here, I guess? Because I don't see why you're going back otherwise. Still, no weapons for Arm.
Yes, yeah. We finally found enough money in order to go buy some bombs, and now we still need a shop. And yeah, no hammer, no sword, no Samaria. Although Samaria was sequence broken from GT and Stealth except
you
now we
needed
have
a hammer for that.
Yes. Oh, I guess actually now it's in logic though, right? Because Muffins found the hookshot in Thieves Town.
Yeah, but Arm doesn't have a weapon because every weapon is locked by hammer.
Yes, including the hammer. Yeah. But there are 3 other swords out there, right? Surely Arm will find something, maybe.
Surely.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay. That trajectory. Okay. Oh no. Arm has no bombs. Oh my gosh, he used his last bomb to bomb open this entrance, which is swamp, and oh, we're gonna be so sad. Maybe there'll be another bomb here.
Surely. Oh, it's Mimic Cave. Oh man.
Also hammer locked. Oh no.
I feel bad for Arm.
Okay.
Now we're out of checks. Now we have to, as we say in Sweden, bite the sour apple.
Bite a sour apple.
Yeah, when you do the thing you avoided to do, but now you have to do it.
That's a good saying. I do like it.
It's weird because I like sour apples, but in this context you don't.
I'm also not a big fan of sour stuff. However, like maybe I distinguish sour and tart. Like sour, I think can be okay. Like lemons are sour. But like there are other much worse sour things out there, right? That are also not very pleasant. And that's probably then it's like an apple that is about to be expired, right? Go past its expiration date.
The apple should be sweet. This is a mushroom.
It is a mushroom. I had mushrooms last night for dinner. It was quite good.
We're having chicken stew.
Oh, that also is good.
Thai chicken stew tonight.
That also sounds delicious. You also got a small key to this dungeon, by the way, in Skullwoods. Also extremely convenient.
And shoutouts to not mandatory small key to this dungeon in Pinball Room.
Yeah. All right. Arm.
Here we go.
Facing his bushel of sour apples. We have a hammer. He's like, oh, great. Okay, I'm gonna go check the well. Oh, even better. Yes. We have the flute as well.
Oh, Desert Pig.
Oh, we don't have... Yeah, so that is going to be another Triforce piece that we can get to. Not at the moment because you don't have a fire source. Not to mention
Correct.
that while we do have weaponry, we do not have extremely desirable weaponry for Lamos. Not even, of course, talking about the bow. I'm looking at the hammer or Samaria, and it might be a while before we can actually go defeat the boss.
Muffins, really? Muffins is paying dearly for a heart refill.
Yes. Did you know that there's a thief that's outside the desert that stalks you?
I didn't know that. And now Muffins knows that too.
And now everybody else knows about this too. All right, Arm
I feel like
finally...
you should have activated flute first, because then you get to sacred over here.
Oh well. Oh.
But yeah.
Well, would you not flute out of the well? I mean, would you not flute basically out of wherever you're going?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, certainly. Yojam, thanks for the raid.
How many keys to GT? 1? Okay.
We have 1, according to our wonderful trackers, Pichu and Daruk.
We do need GT big key in the seed, because we have a vanilla Ganon.
That's true, yes. Yeah, that's going to be 1 more big key that we have to go find. 1 more things to do on our item list. Now, the good news, potentially, is that we do not need to go find the Castle Tower keys today.
Maybe.
At least both of them. Maybe, yes.
Maybe.
One is, probably desired. We have to get the second chest of Castle Tower, but the second one, let us hope not. Yeah. Yeah.
If you find them, Muffins could fake powder the magic bats.
True. Ooh,
Micro dip Eastern, come on!
Yeah, we are facing Eastern Palace, and Muffins says no.
Disappoints.
It is.
Surely you just go and get your 2 items in Eastern. What else are you doing?
Is it not 3 items? Do we not go to Compass Chest? It's just a Cannonball and Map Chest? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the micro dip, yes.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. Otherwise you might as well just go all the way. Oh, full scuba dive. Alright, there's the anti-death warp armor.
Yes, thank you. We've already done Dark Cross. Yeah, right now, I think both Arm and Muffins, probably one of the next major items we would like to go find is the mirror. And it looks like Muffins is going to go in after maybe trying to find, let's say, Eastern Palace big key, in Dig Game. But here we are. Maybe we'll just find a bow and the big key to Eastern in this dungeon. Just basically like Thieves Town, where we found the big key to this dungeon inside Thieves Town.
CT1.
Speaking of Castle Tower.
Most excellent.
Yeah. Arm, of course, with not much else to do, because, the flute and the hammer were his last location in Eastern area, at least his pal's location. And now we're trying to play a little bit more catch-up. Of course, the first thing he does, in this case, is to go up the mountain with the flute, because, well, there's not much really other locations we can do, and we are rewarded, at least, with the boots. I'm not sure what this string of progression, the Arm is facing right now, makes him feel better or worse, because, he did last location the hammer and the flute. And then it's like, well, if I just went there and gotten all this stuff, I could have gotten all these other things. How much longer has Muffins had this versus me?
Yeah, and not only that, Arm chose to, get 1 entrance check on the mountain over finishing out Eastern area. He was over there and chose to do this thing, which seemed nice in the moment, and then after you've done it, maybe you think, was that so smart? Because now I'm orphaning Eastern area, surely I'm fine. And then we are learning.
That's right. It definitely did not work out for him in this scenario, in this particular seed. Yeah, we're gonna go to the back, just like kind of what Muffins is. We found big key to this dungeon in this dungeon, and we visited the well first. We got the Thieves Town small key. Of course, that was also locked by a hammer. There is no sword in here, so we're going to do some combination of... Well, no, I guess for Arm, it's actually just going to be only hammer blind. Best of luck.
Yeah,
Let the inverted fletch
He's got
Sword goes
powder and a bug net, right? So we can get a fairy. Yep.
Do we have the bug net? It's not on the tracker, but I think there's just no room for the tracker to have the bug net. So I do not remember if you picked it up.
It's on my tracker.
Oh, okay. The mic tracker. I
Yes.
understand. Both have bug net. Like you, Daruk. Yes, we have the bug
Pichu
net.
is on it.
Yes, Pichu
Bugnet
Daruk.
connoisseur.
Yes. Pichu has one of the most adorable bugnet emotes too. Yeah, usually Hammer Blind is, well, any fight is made safer with much more safeties, you know, like for example health. But in this case, I think you still might need to be a little bit. It would be nice to have a little bit more practice behind you in order to go do Hammer Blind. Now that being said, I do think the Arm is certainly no stranger to having a Hammer Blind situation. You know, as you mentioned before, he is quite an excellent entrance runner, and you will be faced with certain challenges along your path. I'm sure this one has come up more than once for him before.
Oh, absolutely. It's not like Arm is in any way severely behind here. We get funneled into the boots very quickly, and Muffins wasn't super fast to the boots because Muffins chose to do everything in the light world before the mountain.
Yeah. Now the sword, on the other hand, I don't know. Do you know if Arm can hover, or he's willing to hover?
I don't think so. I don't think he's a hoverer yet.
Yeah, it's okay. Sounds good. Yeah, because the sword that Muffins has, he hovers Spec Rock Cave to get the sword. So, you know, it is definitely a sequence break, and I don't think we've seen the other side. So,
well, what happened was that Muffins now orphan check on the mountain and East Death Mountain. For now.
Mm-hmm.
And the sword, it's just in the Dark World, in the Lost Woods, the woods area. Oh dear.
It's okay. We have a fairy. That's why we caught the fairy.
Did we?
We did catch the fairy right outside the maiden cell.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
like I was clenching hard.
That's what the fairy is for. Ooh, by the way, speaking of some more sequence breaks. Oh no, Muffins is. We are leaving. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna try and hookshot clip his way out of Hammer Pegs. However,
I think he realized
to.
He already finished everything.
Okay. Yes, because I remember we were already in Village of Outcasts. I didn't know what else he wanted to do in Dark World. Oh, that's right. We are gonna go turn in our mushroom. We did find the mushroom out at the end of like 3 connectors.
Super Bunny, yeah.
Yes, that's right. Super Bunny into Turtle Rock Bridge into Potion Shop. So it's quite isolated and far. I don't know what he wants to do.
He wants to go to GT and get like 18 items. That's what he wants to do. All right, hovering up.
Looks like Arm is ready to use these boots. Very well
done. Hell
done.
Yeah. Are we going back though? Oh. All right.
Okay. All right. We're gonna. I think this is out of sequence now, right? Logic. We didn't drop down. I guess we'll see what this connector is.
Well, it leads to the right shield shop, so it's in logic.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
right. That's right. Yeah.
It's what Muffins did, and neither runner will do East Death Mountain for now.
Yeah, that's probably okay. We do have other things we can go do, and you know, eventually, just like Kakariko, we will get a connector to lead over to East Death Mountain. Oh, maybe. I mean, we have stuff to do for now before running out of stuff to do to go back to the mountain.
True. We do have things until we don't have things. Like GT.
Yeah, like GT.
Spike Cave.
Mimic Cave. Agina. Nice bomb lock location. That unfortunately my Arm didn't have a bomb for.
Flipper's locked. Surely we don't go down there without Flippers and Smoky to the swamp.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Surely.
And we don't have the dam drain either. I think that we also haven't found that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, right now, Muffins did sequence break a little at the time to go to Stavros' room because he had the hammer early, and he found Kate Samaria there. Nothing else more, just because we didn't have much more to do. But yeah, right now, it does seem like with the hook shot, with the hammer, with Samaria, with one GT key, it's looking pretty appealing in order to go do some stuff there. We don't have Fire Rod for arm nor Muffins, so we really can't do the back of Skullwoods. Maybe we'll just find a connector back there, and then we don't have to ever worry about that place ever again. The key to Skullwoods.
Speaking of Skullwoods, Muffins has a lot of big keys.
He does.
So, it's walking out to CAC here for some reason, and yep. Is this walking to GT? Yeah. Let's go.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna be back. Yeah, no bow, no fire source still. Maybe makes right side slightly less, well, not doable. I mean, we still have tile room, as you mentioned before. That is something. Maybe we'll find a fire source on the left side of GT. Nice swamp small. Wow, booth locked even. The plot, well, I was gonna say thickens, but it's water, so water doesn't really thicken unless you add something to it. Viscousing? Viscousing?
No. What really doesn't thicken that much. It expands easily. That's what water does.
True. That's.
It's really, really hard to compress water, which is one of its brilliant features.
Easiest room in the game. By the way, I do appreciate the sequencing here. We find Desert Palace Bicky here in the Bicky chest of Skullwoods, and then we have to go back to Desert Palace Big Chest in order to come back to the big chest of Skullwoods.
That is slightly disgusting. Alright, I predict we're gonna find autologic mitts just to make it spicy.
Mitts,
Or nothing.
Lamp. Or bow. Pod. We have not found pod. We do have a couple keys to pod.
Couple being one? Or
maybe. That might have been our first pod key. Yes. I looked down the tracker. Okay, now it's 2. See, I was technically correct.
And the big keys are 3.
Oh yes, that's right. We do have the big key as well. Yes. Yeah, we didn't find pod yet. We do have the hammer, which is pretty nice. Yeah, but right now it looks like the bow would actually quite help us out.
Should have done tile room first, because how is Muffins gonna do tile room now? Are we just gonna walk out? Or are we banking on a mirror?
Oh, yeah, maybe we'll walk out. We don't have the GT big, right? Yeah, so it's gonna be, yeah. We are gonna get a piece here, for Ice Armos, but yeah, getting out of Ice Armos maybe is slightly, less desirable. We have no good weapon. A bow would have been really nice. Berta would have been really nice.
What's the correct strat here? Is this how you do it, Teletar?
How I have seen people place down Samaria blocks, right, and try to get the Armos to jump
Samaria
into the blocks.
The Samaria blocks does the same damage as a fighter sword, so it's very efficient here. Oh yeah, this poke dash strat is what you should be doing, I think. There's really no good way right now with this gear.
Do the spins do anything?
You hit multiple.
Okay, but it's still the same damage, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I never bothered to learn the damage table for armors, other than don't use tempered spins.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the higher the sword you have, the worse the Armos fight becomes.
Yep. Triforce.
Triforce piece and a small key to pod. All right, so we have 3 pod keys. Sorry, 3 small pod keys, 1 big pod key. Yeah, it looks like Muffins is still refusing to do tile room, which is fine.
Is it?
Maybe. No, I don't know. It's in
Skip
logic.
it once, shame on me. Skip it twice, shame on you, or something.
I mean, that's what happened to Arm, right? In Eastern Palace entrance. So, you know, I mean, maybe this is Muffins' turn to learn this very valuable lesson.
But tile room bad. Never do them.
That's why
well, he missed his opportunity. Like, my rule about tile room is that it's most efficient to do before you have boots. Because once you have boots, everything else is so much faster.
Oh, yeah. So then you don't want to go back to tile room anymore? Makes sense.
And tile room doesn't get faster with boots.
Yes.
Everything else gets faster with boots. So you missed the window of opportunity here.
All right, looks like we're finally going to make our way over to East Death Mountain with the hookshot that we have. That's very much in logic.
All right, what are we finding? Ice Palace, Dam, Pod, Hera, Meyer.
Hint room.
Hint room. Paradox Cave has not been scouted. That should be in 3 places in this game. Maybe here. Not here. This is just Old Man Rescue Cave. No?
Okay.
Or start.
Old Man?
Old Man's behind.
Checkerboard Cave. Muffin says notes that. Did these guys do Zora? I think the answer is no.
We have not seen Zora, no.
Okay. That is potentially another location that we won't get back to for a bit. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
This could be good. Hookshot Cave.
Yeah.
4 items here, plus a connector that I don't think we've seen yet.
Where do you want to connect it to lead?
Where do I want the connector to lead?
Floating island?
Top of castle. Top of castle?
Top of castle? So we can shock block our way into...
Yes, exactly.
Castle
exactly.
Tower?
Yes.
Alright, I'm with you.
Muffin's all about the glitches, right? Do they have to be legal? Like do glitch runners have a problem with, like, legal glitches?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a very undesirable connector.
We are walking back for some reason.
I was gonna say we are. I did forget about the boot slot locations.
Why are we going back?
That onto. What does Muffins want to do?
Wasn't that?
Maybe there's another. Oh, he just.
Oh, he wanted to flute. Okay. I see. He hasn't done the Dark World entrances up there. Oh, Hera is in Bonk Rocks. We haven't done Bonk Rocks.
I completely forgot about the boost lock locations that Muffins nor Arm had done before this point. Right now.
And this is where Arm takes the lead, maybe.
Maybe.
No.
We do have the hook shot, so we can get another Triforce piece for Arm. Can't get certainly like the big key or the big chest.
Oh yeah, Muffins has seen the ledge. That's right. That's right. Never mind. All right. We have Sora area. We have Hera. I guess we don't have Hera. We have mirror on mushroom turning. Anyway.
Oh my god, that would be awful. That would be so awful. Alright, looks like Muffin's gonna chase some boost lock locations. So we're gonna be in Hera about the same time. Unfortunately, Arm is gonna give Muffins a little bit of a buffer because we had unfortunately hit the bumper at the wrong location.
Let's see. Do we have entrances left? We got Skull's big chest, tile room.
You mean items left? Or actual entrances? Okay.
Things in logic. I think it's Skull's big chest and tile room. And Zora.
And Zora.
Yeah. That's all I'm coming up with. Oh no.
Arm did not run fast enough, unfortunately.
We do have... No.
We have yeah. I don't think our options are very.
Those are the only options I
Mm-hmm.
can come up with. We're not even looking at what the price is. Okay.
I think it was. Well, I saw a crystal drop. Maybe Arm also saw that as well. But but we don't need to keep it. Oh, but you actually bring up a very good point. So I saw a crystal, yes, and Pichu also. You may also be more personally familiarized with this scenario that it could also be a 5/6 crystal, and if it's a 5/6 crystal, it could in this case lead to another entrance that we may care about.
Yeah, but I probably don't care. I've been known to skip crystals in this mode, and it's fine. Remember, we're going to end up being 1 out of 3 items go mode.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
I guess we also need GTB key, but that's 1 of the 3 items really, because that also gives us a Triforce piece.
Perfect. See, Arm made the right decision. It was Meyer and Skull. Cool. So we didn't need that crystal to begin with.
Unless we haven't done this. Muffins, please.
No. Light World Mini Moldorm Cave is a location that is often overlooked by the time you get the flute and the boots.
So, this is in logic
tower,
too.
First check, yes. No, it's not. We don't have a fire source, right?
No, first check.
Oh, the first one is. Yes, okay, you're right.
Womp womp.
That would have been nice to have. Ironically, we would have taken 10 bombs to go kill everything before this.
The thing is, Arm is doing this over full FGT. That's not happened on Arm's side yet.
Yeah, Arm hasn't been back to GT basically since he initially found it and just got, I think, like Hope Room. I don't even think he saw the left side either. Out of Logic Cape. We do have a desert connector. Desert entrance connector that was Bumper Cave, which I believe was on the Cape Lock side. So that is something that we could go do, still out of Logic.
I hope this is GT. Oh, there's...
Ooh,
was that Pod?
That's Pod, yeah.
Did Arm not go to Zora?
No, nobody went to Zora so far, because that's why we have all this cash.
And Muffins is getting distracted. He's not going to be able to go to Zora now.
Because he can't splash delete his way out? Is that the...
Yeah. He could flute back and do it, but you might be
bored. Yeah, getting the Zora area is quite a trek. And yeah, I guess we're definitely not finding the flippers here in Pod. That is definitely one thing. We potentially could find a bow. Can we splash delete? Can you actually splash delete with Samaria? And bombs, maybe?
You can splash delete with a bow out of the waterfall, but there's some particularities with it that I don't know, and there's the mirror in Pod.
Wow, nice. Mirror in Pod. Where are the flippers?
Don't care anymore.
Well, I think we may still want the flippers for Swamp.
I want the fire source. Yeah, Tylum is looking very sus at the moment because that's one of the few locations left, and it's sort of hinted at with a hookshot being so early.
We did find a small key to Hera and GT map chest on Arm's side.
Alright, that's dead forever.
Especially when we don't have again a fire source to light the Hera basement. Remember, we can't actually. It's not called skipping if you can't actually do the check.
Maybe orphaned. It's orphaned if you don't skip it. Oh no, this is gonna fail for Muffins.
Is it gonna fail?
He picked up magic midair from the top Helma.
I see.
But that's fine. We can
always
do it
the
again.
backup. We can always do the backup hover. Maybe.
I've only seen
I've only seen Ari do that once, or I've only seen Ari do that. I don't think I've seen anybody else do that.
Alright. We're not opening Harness Hellway for some reason. I guess we're scared about being Pod small kickoff mode. I think I would have done it. I'm not scared. I've also been
bigger
pod
chicken.
small Kigo mode before. So.
Have you been Sculptless Kigo mode?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay. Yeah, these are the great small Kigo modes that you can have when you're playing entrance. Ooh, okay. Arm's gonna show us this maybe a slightly variation of Samaria / Sword Armos.
This is a lot more controlled. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it this well. My strat is more like Muffins strat.
These are the fights that you don't often get to do and have much practice in. So, you know, this is one of the more uncommon scenarios where you see people are slightly less practiced, so you kind of see them, you know, try to just improv their way through. However, don't let me stop you though from practicing, you know, like Fighter Sword, Samaria Armos,
but
especially on ice.
Bot runners show that they didn't know the damage table a little bit because none of them are using hammer on Armos, which would be worse than Fighter Sword.
Yeah. Speaking of hovers, who needs a bow?
Let's go, Muffins. Oh, take two.
We can try again.
No, Arm is skipping out on Tylo. What?
He is also skipping on a tile room. Tile room is dead to him. Muffins is trying.
We're doing it. That's the pixel.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no!
Goodbye.
We're so close.
We're almost saving 10 seconds soon.
Well, we don't have a bow. I don't know if Muffins can mimic clip, and we don't have a potion. So like, this is potentially Muffins' only way into this area. We got a couple more attempts on Muffin's side. Yeah, but I think with this, with Hera and Thieves Town and Ice Armos completed, we're both actually at 3 pieces each.
No,
Arm?
Muffins.
Oh
Let's
no.
just do it. Now we're overcommitted. All right.
Yeah.
Muffins
I think
is
we
just.
got one more attempt. This is it. This is it. Very well done for a sword on the Bullock side of pod. Very nice reward. Oh wow!
Oh baby. GTP.
Wow. Dude, that was 100% worth. Probably over more so.
And now we are leaving. All right. Do we go back to Sora? No, because now we've been there already, so we don't want to go back. Classic.
So with GT Big Key, oh, I guess we don't have a bow yet, and we don't have a lamp, so I guess we still can't climb. That was only one of the 4 pieces that we needed.
We could climb.
Okay, you are technically correct.
You just can't make it to the shacks.
Yes.
If you make it to the top floor,
then we will be severely disappointed again by us using us practicing in a live tournament race to how to climb the gauntlet.
Alright, Muffins will, from this point onwards, never be in Logic again.
Yeah.
Without a Logic mirror, we're just gonna say goodbye to Logic.
Yeah, add a Logic mirror. Well, I guess it was in... Oh no, it was in Compass Chest, is that right?
It wasn't Bridge Chest.
It was Bridge... Oh, okay. Bridge Chest is only 1 key locked, right? But yeah, I guess it's just like mainly the flippers that we're looking for. What do you think is the tile room? Like, yeah, like is it actually you think flippers in tile room, or is it gonna be like a lamp or something that leads to something
else? It has to be a major item in tile room or Scourge's big chest, or Sora.
Oh, or Zora.
And it's very likely to be flippers because that unlocks the most things right now.
Okay, we haven't seen anything up here for these in order to get us up here to the top of the castle.
This is not the strat with the mirror. We should block delete. We just wasted a second of my life.
He block deleted one of them, right? Do you think there's another one?
A second one.
Yeah. Okay, do you think Arm's gonna go into pod? Oh, there's a bow! Dude.
It's about time.
I haven't heard that one yet.
It's what my brain says every time. Hey, look, shock block seed.
Yeah. Oh
But we
my
had a
God,
start.
dude.
And
And there's a dam here too. Dude, where are
holy
these
moly.
flippers? Okay, I guess I don't know if Arm also either mimic clips or hovers.
Well, he's hovered.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, he's hovers pod right side. That hover, like the Muffins was doing, like is difficult.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, there's another big key to Hera.
Nice big key to Hera. That's what we always want to see. Surely that won't bite us.
Um,
But all this is very much, as you said, out of logic, right? Because we don't have anything that actually puts. Well, we just basically flippers, and maybe Arm is trying to do pod right side hover. Man, these guys are like, oh my gosh.
like,
People not so good at this game, and I have like not realized this whatsoever.
Yeah, that was very quick, very sick. Are we basically fire on go mode right now?
We have a bow. That's out of logic. We have no fire source.
With
what
fire
can we
rod
beat right now?
With fire rod, we can't beat Eastern, Swamp, or TR, but that everything else with a fire rod.
Okay, so we need flippers then.
Fire and flippers would be go mode.
Okay.
For Muffins. Well, we need to find the dungeons, but surely
we can beat Meyer because we have Samaria. We can beat Ice now that we have once we hit a fire source. Bombos or fire rod.
I think this is Muffins trying to find his logic, because chain jumps is in logic, one of the few things in logic. Otherwise, I don't see why you would come here right now. Should you care about logic in Muffins' situation? I think you should, but also you can just do the entire mountain. I don't know. What say you?
You know.
Oh, speaking of fire rod.
You know what? Muffins has made the correct decision. We should never doubt him, Muffins. He makes all the right decisions because he just found fire rod in lava chest of TR.
All right, so now Muffins just goes to tile room for go mode flippers.
Where are any of the things that we're looking for, by the way? Because that's also extremely out of logic.
Don't waste your... Do you use this key to go out the front? No, we found the front earlier.
Yeah, I think this was just Muffins trying to take this last check. Because it's pretty close to it, right? I don't actually know what could be there. In terms of... I guess like that would help us out at this point.
Surely Muffins just does GT now. Because that's a free piece. And Ganon.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that's where he's going. Yeah, we definitely have to climb. Yeah, so even though this is considered to be a Triforce hunt game or goal, we still need to beat Ganon at the end.
Yep.
And yeah, Ganon's vanilla today, so we have so we're gonna go climb regardless.
And it's a piece.
And it's a piece, yes. So extremely high value in order to be able to basically finish up DT.
Yeah, Arm did not have a small key, I think, and skipped lava chests. Because you don't want to have to kill a Pokey with no weaponry.
Yeah, Arm was on bombs and not even very many.
Also, what the hell, Muffins?
What did he do?
We're not doing tile.
Oh, we skipped tile.
One of like 2 checks left in logic, and say, we're good now.
He has been so rewarded with finding everything out of logic. He's like, forget the actual in logic checks. I don't need them anymore.
No, forget GT big chests. But oh, he's climbing without the key. No, Muffins, please.
We need a small key. Oh dear. Maybe there'll be one upstairs. This will be very scary though for Muffins. I don't think he realizes this.
Muffins isn't used to having to gather keys.
Not GT keys, certainly. You know.
No. You don't need those.
It's okay. Maybe there could be one upstairs. You know, he's got 3 locations.
That was a second bow.
Second bow.
Crystal roll room.
Crystal roller. Okay. We have...
Was it laser bridge we found on Graveyard Ledge?
Yes. We
Or was
have
it
left.
Tiara East?
No, I think it was Laser Bridge.
Oh, he left. All right. Bless Muffins. He avoided
So does that mean
disaster.
that he's okay? So does that mean that we get yet another potential shot at Tile Room?
He's never gonna do Tile Room now. Skipped it 3 times.
But he can do Tile Room into Compass Room into Conveyor Star Pispaki, and then we can go on GT.
We're never going to GT until we find a second or a third GT small now. If you're Muffins. So this is hilarious. What is ARM doing? We got mirror out of logic. We are hunting mirror checks. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Okay.
Or?
I mean, maybe saving a portal here? Maybe
Desert Big Chest. Desert Big Chest.
Okay. Oh, right. That's right. We're gonna go get our Skullwoods Big Chest. No, Skullwoods Big Key.
Blessed.
Do you think Muffins will find another weapon upgrade, whether it's the Tempered Sword or the Silvers?
No.
Okay.
It's gonna
Do you think Arm will find either one?
Yes.
Oh, Arm might be able to find at least Silvers. Maybe. If he's chasing mirror checks, and he'll go up to the top of the pyramid. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking like what kind of loadout these guys are gonna have for for the final Ganon fight, and it's never appealing to ask somebody to do Masters or Silverless. Sometimes that is what you're stuck with, but if we can find a little bit more extra, that would certainly be appreciated.
Muffins is gonna hunt entrances to find the dungeons he can full clear, and then be in go mode and skip all of his weaponry. That's what's gonna happen over here.
All right, we're gonna check Skullwoods Big Chest at least. Maybe we won't check Skullwoods Big Chest.
Like I said, we want entrances, not items. Apparently.
Yeah, and Skullwoods Big Chest is in logic, so forget that. No, it's in logic. Okay, Muffins is a glitch runner. We don't care about logic or.
We skip Sora. We skip Skullwoods Big Chest. We skip Titan. We don't care about those in-logic checks.
Yeah, they can't possibly lead to anything.
No, exactly.
What's here in the back? It's a long fairy cave. The long fairy cave is my personal favorite fairy cave.
Okay.
Because it's called the long fairy cave for the name. Because it is a long cave with fairies inside, and I feel like that is something that I would personally come up with if I were naming something.
It's a good name. It is a good name.
Is this a GT key? As a pot
Otters? Big chest muffins. Oh,
no, we're not doing the I mean, and like even given Muffins' loadout, I would not complain again if you give me like Silvers, give me a Tempered Sword, like these are things that can still help him. A lamp, would also maybe be kind of helpful, especially if we have half magic. Maybe it's not gonna be that big a deal, but still, lamp can still be very helpful for dark rooms. Wait, did we find this connector on our side? Okay.
Ooh, Meyer area. That's huge. We still haven't found Paradox Cave, by the way.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, we also don't have myths, right? To kind of get us over here to the Meyer area.
Yeah.
So if we're looking for dungeons especially, then we maybe... Nice Meyer key.
Meyer Ice... Have we found Desert North?
Oh, we have
not.
I don't think so. I don't think we've gone outside that. Eastern Big. Okay, that is a pretty good find for Muffins. We're gonna go back to Eastern. That's another place we can go get another piece for.
Muffins is now in GT Sparky Go mode, theoretically. If he finds Meyer and Ice Palace.
But he knows where a GT Small Key is, right?
Yeah.
he can't go get one if he really wants to.
Yeah. But he needs to find Mire and Ice. Oh, and Desert North, I guess. And then he is in go mode. Here's the cape, so he can go to Mire area. Wait, was there actually no dungeons in Mire?
Yeah, I didn't see any. We saw Sickbid that gave us a Mire small key, and yeah, we need Ether Medallion in order to go get into the Mire entrance, and that's it.
Oh, that's sad. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what Muffins is gonna do because we're still missing. We're still missing Ice Palace. We're still missing Mire. I mean, these are like dungeons that we can actually complete, but we just have to go find them first. I mean,
well, we could go to the mountain.
We could go to the mountain.
And just do all of the checks up there.
We have. Did we check all of the locations for Turtle Rock Bridge and the Light World, like Spiral Cave entrance and Mimic Cave entrance?
No.
Okay.
We haven't done that yet.
Okay. I guess those are
that is. Yep. But I don't think Arm. Did Arm hand in the mushroom?
Yeah. Yes, Arm did turn the mushroom.
Okay. Cool. Oh, that's in logic. The mushroom is in logic. That's a key. Oh.
Mire key? Oh no.
Boo. That's unexciting. Wait, what are we doing?
We're gonna go do Laser Bridge. And Muffins at least can get his silvers.
Right.
We can't beat Trinex, even though we have the TR big key.
We could go and... Wait, why can't we beat Trinex?
We don't have... Oh, we have an Ice Rod. Never mind.
Where did I come from?
My apologies. I just assumed that we didn't have the Ice Rod the whole time. We're gonna go beat Trinex right now.
Buffis is so in go mode.
Huh?
He's just gonna skip his silvers, as predicted.
Oh.
See?
It's true.
I told you.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Well, that is unfortunate.
But he's not in true go mode. He still needs to find the correct dungeons to beat. But oh, there's Ice. I don't even know where that was.
Yeah, I missed the entrance.
Was it the mountain? Oh, no, it was the mountain. Fair Ascension Cave.
Okay.
Wasn't it?
Arm was definitely in that area, so I believe you.
Yeah, Hookshot Cave leads to there, and then you drop down, and it was Ice Palace. Okay. We're getting a nice fight here.
Yeah, and this fire rod in Lava Chest Turtle Rock, I mean, it has paid huge amounts of dividends, for Muffin.
Huge fire rod.
Yes, that is definitely working to hit the ice shot hit.
You just fired. You have half magic. Come on, you can do it. No. Yes.
Yeah, Trinex is also in a really pesky location where there's ice on the floor and very far away.
Oh. All right.
Okay, we did it.
Okay, Arm is gonna do in logic checks for us. Thank God.
Arm still did do tile room. But I mean, what has these in logic checks gotten us? There
they are. There they are.
Wow.
Arm knows No, that's on top of castle.
Right, that's right.
Where what did we find there?
Found these
the other bow?
Yeah, the other bow, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Muffins is at 5?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, from Ice Armos.
And then we got Eastern, GT Climb, Pod. So that's 3 more. And then if you find us at North, Mire or Ice, that's 3 more. So he's at 11 out of 10 if he has the dungeons.
that is Muffins being the overachiever that he is.
Oh, there's a GT Small.
Did Muffins I think the answer is no, right? We only have 1 GT key.
Yeah, Muffins only has 1.
Okay, so he just goes to go back to Spec Rock and to go get his free GT Small key.
He's checking his in logic entrance over here. He's gonna skip Catfish.
That's very understandable because catfish only had 10 arrows, and we don't need it. Maybe unless he wants to try and combine catfish and Zora, but we've already seen him skip some, like even very close checks, like item checks. So
this is some YOLO. Oh man! Oh, paradox. Okay. All right, we gave up on that. Thank God.
All right, we found paradox, by the way, on Arm's side.
What do you want Arm to find right now?
That he doesn't have already.
Shovel.
Shovel would be something. Bombos. Bombos would help Arm.
Can say yes. That gives Ice Palace. Yeah. What can Arm do? Arm can do Swamp. That's it. Mire, if we find it.
Yeah, we haven't found Mire. So, do you think we'll need myths for this? Like, in order to go find Mire? I'm trying to think of like what locations we still haven't been able to see.
I think we need to find Floating Island.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have a connector over there either. And I guess like to Dartmouth Mountain. And
it's probably one of these paradox exits.
Yeah, maybe. We're definitely running out of places that we can kind of even go to. I guess we don't have eyes on TR main entrance.
Yes, we have.
I guess we can't get over there. Oh, do you know the medallion?
Oh no, you mean the end? Sorry.
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah, the end. Yeah.
No, I don't know that.
Every small key from Muffins, by the way, is just going to be, is this a GT small key? And it's not going to be, because there are like 50 other small keys out there, and he is going to be just disappointed on every single time.
There was Floating Island, by the way. I'm gonna find Mire now.
Or just a fairy cave.
Hold that thought.
Okay, holding. I guess we haven't checked tablets?
Did he? Yeah, oh yeah, he did those areas just now.
Okay.
In the light world. Okay. We have 3 more chances for glory. 2 more.
Maybe TR entrance? We don't care about net, never mind. 2 more entrances? 1 more? The copium is spiking?
What?
Ooh, okay.
That's unfortunate. Alright, Muffins has a pendant.
He's holding it very proudly, even though, for those of you who missed Muffin's pet check earlier, it was only a heart piece, so no need to get excited.
I don't know if Arm did these mirror checks. No, wait, he did. He was.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right,
I did forget about Mimic Cave. That is something else that we can go do. Oh, I guess Arm wants to try and walk out as well.
Does Muffins not have quick swap on? Does he not?
I thought everybody had it on by default, but I guess I didn't notice.
Surely.
Do you think we're gonna get a tile room check by Arm? Keys are in logic eye, right?
Yeah, he's gotta do it. But he's got flippers now.
True.
He should be in swamp.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't done the top of the pyramid though, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. He shouldn't be in swamp.
Okay.
My bad.
I can't wait to see what this is. If it's not flippers.
This is Desert
Maybe it's
North.
bombos.
Well, since we found flippers, this is gonna be a tier small key.
Yes. Yeah, we do need 3 more of those keys to put the big key chest in logic, so yeah. Oh. Nice lamp! Oh my god, dude! Wait, are we not doing right side? We're climbing. We're climbing with our fire swords.
Right side
Oh
slow.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're right. We only have 1 key to spare.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Muffins is gonna get the 7th check here. The 7th Triforce here. Pod is known, so that's number 8. Climb is number 9. And then he needs to go find Ice or Mire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Muffins hasn't been over to the Dark Shopping Mall area, so I don't think he knows about Swamp's existence yet.
He's gonna go there after this, I think, because that's the only entrances left for him that he can do. Pretty sure. And still yelling that 1 GT small key. Wait, no, he hasn't been to the mountain.
Muffins?
Yeah.
Yeah, Muffins hasn't. Yeah.
He's gonna go over there and waste all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what Arm's gonna do though after this, because like he does need to go to the pyramid.
Yeah, he's on his way to the pyramid.
Oh right, yes, you're absolutely. One other feature of being able to defeat Aga 1 or Aga 2 is that you get to land all the way on the pyramid for free. So yeah, Zoa should be a really nice check. And what a fortunate lamp. I think.
Fortunate or like the only logical check left?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like Arm is our logical guy, you know? Muffins is the illogical guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Arm is just here to help us fill in the gaps of what the seed is actually, what you're actually supposed to be doing. Although I think we're still missing a couple TR keys. Put that fire rod in logic. Okay. Can Arm finish the seed without the fire rod? Fire rod really is just for Trinex, right?
Currently, yes.
Okay. Yeah, because if Arm finds Bombos, that is also his ticket into Ice Palace, and then he's kind of in the same boat in terms of what else he need, with similar to Muffins, right? He just needs to go find some dungeons. Arm did open Harmless Hellway in Pod. Oh, but he has another pod key that he found somewhere else. Maybe Mushroom Turn-In or something like that. So I think I think he can go beat Pod as another piece. Oh, right. That's right. It was in Roller Room. Thanks, Talithar.
That's
right.
Easterval's
big key was in the Roller Room. Yes.
Yeah, so Arm needs to skip Eastern and TR, but not any other. So he needs to find Bombos if he wants to finish Fire Outlast. I'm curious what's up here, though.
Yeah, same. Maybe it'll be a Temper Sword.
That Muffin skips?
Yeah. Well, he skipped so far, he might be skipping these as he climbs.
Where are we going, Muffins? Not handing in the green pendant. Okay. Cool.
Nice Temper Sword appear in pre-Moldrum chest.
Muffins doesn't care about checks.
No, not the ones that's in logic. He only wants to do the ones out of logic. Okay, he's gonna find his GT key up here. He'll be quite happy. And then maybe he'll climb?
Okay, we're not skipping tablets. Okay.
Maybe Muffins only does checks that are not either on the way and like completely out of the way, or just out of logic. I love this room. Not poggers.
Use cape?
Yeah, we do have a cape.
Capers? Nice triple.
Yeah, we'd also got our 4th piece, I think, on Arm's side. From Moldrum 2 chests. Yeah, so we got both the pieces in GT on Arm's side, and then the 2 dungeons that we have completed. And then now Arm's gonna be able to do the Castle Tower entrances. So he'll find Blind's Hut. He'll find his other bow, which is Silver's. Certainly be happy to see. And then he'll be able to find the dam, and then he'll be able to go do Swamp because he knows it's in Dark Shopping Mall.
Yes, and Mimic Cave.
And Mimic Cave. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Chicken Hut, was it?
Chicken Agina.
Like,
Yes, that was yes. It was another bomb lock location that Arm unfortunately couldn't do at the time because he spent his last bomb opening up the swamp entrance.
Oh yeah, he has. He's got the swords for the middle entrance.
Yeah, we got tempered on the climb and Master Sword. Both of
wait,
them.
Wait,
wait.
Muffins didn't follow Paradox Connector?
I guess not.
That's fine. He's rushing Ice Palace.
Yeah, so this is... Okay, so...
This is go mode.
For Muffins? Okay.
Yeah.
Because we got that GT small key, and we're gonna just... Muffins will finish, most likely, on Master Sword serverless.
Yeah, well... Maybe he gets tempered on the climb.
Maybe he gets tempered. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But who knows? Who knows what goes on in the Muffin's brain?
It is only glitched.
Only glitch stuff
only
goes
glitched,
on.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are checking out this chat.
It's onlyglitched.com. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Arm then is at 4. We can get desert now. We can get pod. We can get swamp. We can get... No, we can't get desert.
Why can't we get desert? We don't?
Oh no, he can get desert and skull. All right, and yeah, sadly,
that sounds like 8.
Yeah, sadly we need fire order bombers.
Okay, yeah, so that'll get us to 9, and then I guess we have to still find Meyer.
Yeah, which is behind Mitz at this point.
Well, we are going into swamp on Arm's side, so there are a good number of checks in swamp. Maybe something good will show up. It won't be Fire Rod.
Teletar says surely he will open GT chests as Muffins skips checks in Ice Palace.
Yeah.
It's only one check then.
There's a TR small key in Ice Palace, which means the Bumbus has to be out there somewhere.
True. Hey, that's very observant.
Kind of makes you wonder where that Bombos medallion is.
In swamp.
And maybe in swamp. Maybe in swamp. Well, that's where we're gonna go. Maybe Mimic Cave. That we haven't been back there. Maybe in Nagita.
Switch?
Did we hit the switch? I don't know.
Yes, we did. Okay.
Okay. If you were Arm, I was gonna ask, what would you do first out of the 3 entrance locations? It looks like it's gonna be Swamp Palace.
I would do swamp. But do you left side yourself?
I don't know.
You're pretty much in shambles at this point, aren't you?
You are certainly not happy how your early game or potentially even mid game has gone.
What's worse is like the mirror in pod is something someone could have used Seekins broke. And you don't know how Muffins runs. You just know he's a glitch runner. You don't know what crazy shit he is gonna pull out.
I also don't know how like routing in cross hunt is like different than like let's say cross keys or even like retrons.
You skip more unless Ganon is on Lumberjack. Because if Ganon is on Lumberjack, you just play it as all dungeons. Otherwise you skip more. We've seen Tylum skip here, for example.
And all of the other logic checks that the Muffins had, yes, I agree.
But I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to be consistent, because it can be so varied. Someone lucks into a route, gives you a 30-minute lead because they do other dungeons and you're stuck with the bad dungeons. Happens all the time. We haven't done Sora.
We still have not done Zora. Right, we got distracted by Pod, which was at Waterfall, and then we still have not seen either Zora Ledge or Zora itself.
Amazing.
Oh, hey, other medallion, please. That's not the one we wanted.
Doesn't Quake open up Meyer entrance?
Oh, you're right. Right. For some reason I thought that was Ether, but you're right. Maybe. It is the Meyer entrance.
And Shovel? So we can do Meyer, maybe, if it's vanilla?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, how many in your and like you're also a participant for the main tournament, also in brackets. Like, how many cross hunts have you done? Your tournament races.
Well, there was 2 for the qualifiers, and I did 2 for groups, and maybe I did another one. I'm gonna say 5.
Okay. So it's actually a healthier number of seeds for cross hunt. Just wondering, you know, like cross hunt was, I know it was introduced for, I think, Survivors of Hyrule, not Survivors, War for Hyrule. That was kind of like a big group race type of situation, and then people liked it so much that they kind of brought it over here to the main tournament. So
But it wasn't like entrance in that.
Oh, it wasn't entrance.
No.
Oh, maybe it's just boss hunt. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was boss hunt. So it's completely different mode, basically.
Okay, you're right. Great. Forget that. Okay, so then we have cross hunt here for the main tournament, and I'm all for actually people trying newer modes here. Certainly gives a breath of fresh air potentially for tournament modes. Just not sure like what the meta is. How stable / volatile the mode can be. We know certainly don't have a lot of adoption quite yet.
I think it's equal to open in my variants book.
Oh, really? Okay. Open.
Yeah.
I used to think open was not that high variance, and then I've seen more and more of open being played here in the main tournament, and I'm like, holy frick. It is much higher than I expected to be. Nice.
Second CT small.
Wow.
Let's go TR Smoky on that.
Oh my gosh.
And Muffins is at 9 pieces now. That was quick.
Yeah, just go to the back. And I don't think Muffins has found a. Yeah, he's still on the same 3 pod keys that he started out with, basically. And not only harmless hole, it means that he did not have to go search for another pod key.
Yeah, you just have to climb, and Bob's your uncle.
Now, if you were Muffins, maybe potentially staring down a Masters or Silverless fight, would you try and maybe get like a potion or something? However, then I was thinking the potion shop is ridiculously far away. It's not just a flute away. Maybe we're just gonna go and hope that we find something good on the climb. We'll
catch a fairy, and we'll open the chests for a sword and silvers. Well, in this case, he will get rewarded with tempered, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope that's what's gonna happen. For Muffin's sake.
He's gonna open like mini Helma left and then just go. Not and Moldrum chest.
Maybe.
Opening Moldrum chest is probably the most important chest that you open because that is our 10th piece. And if you forget that one, then we might be very sad.
That is sad. Yes.
Arms, by the way, is coming back for our left side. We have exhausted a lot of locations for potentially where the mitts or bombos could be at this point.
Yeah, logically, Arm is down to very few checks. So maybe it is just mitts. Or maybe Meyer is where it's at. There it is. Mitts in Swamp. Awesome.
Something meme of Mitts in Swamp.
Yeah, now we can find Meyer with bombos in it.
What is Mitts locked in terms of entrances? Because we did check King's Doom already. Is it just the Ice Palace entrance?
It's just the Ice Palace.
Okay. Great.
You can also do Smith Chain,
Yeah, that is, you're right. Cool. Those are also mislocked. Arm, I'm sure, is having a grand old time. Just getting basically one fetch quest over the other.
He's praying for Meyer here. Damn it.
It is not Meyer. So I guess we have Meyer entrance. Yeah, TR entrance.
Yep. Which you can get to more easily now. So that's nice.
True. We do have a flute.
Toot that flute. Come on, Vanilla Meyer. You can do it.
With now the Vanilla Medallion, I believe. Hey, look, we found it. We
found Juice Town.
That's right. And the Quake was in Paradox, is that right? No, it was in Swamp. It was in Swamp.
It was in Swamp, yeah. Together with Mitz. So
that's right. That's right. So that's our Meyer care package. Alright, so finally Arm has found his next dungeon slash piece that he can actually go do. Now, if you're Arm, you would still try and full clear this dungeon? Well, at least get most of the checks? We're still missing Bombos or Fire Rod from his perspective in order to get his 10th piece.
Yep.
I guess, or Eastern Big. I mean, he doesn't know it's in Roller Room of Tear to Rock, so... Because he does not have the Fire Rod.
Yeah, just be straight up in God mode with Bombos. Get the check, Muffins. There we go.
Nice, nice.
Relief.
Just have faith. Just have faith. Always a sword in GT. Somewhere. That's on our path, maybe.
Oh, God.
We did it. We did it. This boss is in the game. Alright, that is 10 for 10 for Muffins. Aga 2, and then Ganon, and then we will be looking at the game 2 at a future date between Arm and Muffins.
Yeah.
I like how we've amassed all this fortune. 2320 rupees.
There's Bombos.
Nice Bombos. Alright, that is go mode for Arm.
If you got the fortune that Muffins has, what would you buy?
In Hyrule?
In Manhattan?
Manhattan? I'm not sure how far even 2,000 rupees can go in Manhattan. You will have to maybe even come up with a budget.
I would get a steak sandwich.
Steak sandwich? Okay, that does sound pretty good. I'm sure you can, maybe, you can buy one, maybe half.
One half. Sounds good. A nice boomerang.
Yeah, that's great. We did well, I was gonna say we did kill Spooky, but we don't have the Fire Rod, so it doesn't matter.
Could have done Bomb Spooky.
Could have, yes. Arm maybe not quite in the mood to try and do Bomb Spooky, although I don't know if it's like considered to be free, like as an attempt here in Meyer Basement. But we got silvers, so we'll take care of Vitrius rather quickly.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, this seed, in terms of item placements and on Arm's decisions, has certainly not gone in his favor. You know, it's just like, you would certainly be expected to be punished for some of your routing decisions. Some things just punish you harder, and this one was especially exacerbated by, you know, multiple occurrences happening on Arm's side. You know, last location, eastern location for Hammer and Flute, which got into the mountain, which goes, a little bit late to the boots, but then, you know, skipping Fire Rod from Tiara Vicky chest also kind of hurt a lot.
The lack of weaponry was...
Oh, yeah, that was also a big thing.
Getting our triples in. Oh, God.
Almost. Don't worry, the important thing is we didn't fall. Alright, that's GG for Muffins, taking game 1 between Arm and himself. Very well played.
GG's Muffins.
Didn't even glitch once on accident. Or intentionally, for that matter.
Is that even a real Muffins then?
Yeah, you're right.
Don't know.
What do you think Muffins' favorite Muffins is? I've heard good things about raspberry.
I think I know this. Hold on. Blueberry.
As Muffin's favorite?
Yep.
I believe you. He does have the role for blueberry. We can ask him.
We can ask him, yeah. And we are joined by both Muffins and armlx. GG's Muffins.
Yo guys,
GG's
GG's.
Arm.
Thanks,
We got
GG's
some
Arm.
urgent matters. What's your favorite muffins?
You were right, it's
Flavor.
blueberry.
Blueberry and Arm.
I would like to abstain because I was eating an egg bagel for breakfast on purpose to upset the rule of law here.
Wow.
That clearly, wow, I got cooked this seed real hard.
Did you not want to say that you had muffins for breakfast?
I was trying to think of what the most antithetical thing to muffins would be, and that was my thought. Was it's just
egg bagel?
just yeah. It's like sweet, savory. It's like it's not completely out there. Like if you eat eggs and bacon, it's like you're just like on a different continent. It's like there's a clear clash of the carbs. But yeah, we were just chatting in the race room, and I discovered that the two of the Triforces were completely different, and I was cooked from the start. Oh my god.
Yeah, you missed out on weaponry, and you missed out on so many things because you had no weaponry for a long time. Sadly.
Yeah. That didn't go good. That did not go good.
Yeah, the weaponry issue for me was a case of if I found somewhere I needed a weapon, I just left until I get a weapon and came back later, which gave me an excuse to go back, which helped getting fire rod from lava chest, for example.
Yeah, that was the big end game thing where it was just, well, Muffins is so ahead now when you found out about fire rod. Because that was essentially go mode. You just didn't know where the dungeons were.
I did need a GT small key, but that was after fire rod.
You could have gone back for the pot, worst case scenario.
I could have, yeah.
Didn't think about that.
I
also, guys, what's up with tile room and not doing it? Especially you, Muffins. You were like, you had 3 in-logic checks left in the entire game, and you had flippers locked pod, and you're like, I'm not gonna do tile room. I'm just gonna skip it for the 4th time.
I genuinely I had no idea what was in logic and what wasn't in logic at that point.
That's what I figured. All right, good answer.
I mean, my excuse was I wasn't gonna run out of the basement to do tile room, and then I just didn't end up back in CAC for forever. So I like my excuse.
Yeah, you have a better excuse. I'm more bashing on Muffins here. And you did end up finding those flippers for reals in Scott's Big Chest, which Muffins also skipped twice. Once walking in there and once walking out. So
wait, did I have?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I went back for. No, I didn't have the big key when I went into Skull, did I?
Yes, you did.
You should, yeah, because it was in Desert Big Chest. And I think you did
no, but I didn't do Desert for ages.
No, you had it. You went back with fire to check the entrance.
Oh yeah, I could have done it then. That's true.
Yeah. So.
All this talk about weaponry, and no one brought up my double B.
Double B was sick, man. That B was the real MVP in Spire Cave. It lasted so long.
So I finally checked twins on my second trip to CAC with no weapons. Got spit out. Did Spiral Cave using the B to get through. Caught the B before falling in the pit because I had nothing else to fight with. And then the next thing I did was go south and find Mini Moldorm Cave. And then I used the B again.
Yeah, that was cool. You had a lot of like we talked about. You had weapons issues, but you did your best. Really well played.
Yeah, that's kind of what you got to do sometimes, and it doesn't always work out. I probably used up all of my weaponless luck on last night's Cross Keys ladder, so that's fine that I did not have it for this one.
Yeah. So what's game 2?
It's
AD keys.
AD? Yeah, tomorrow at 11 Eastern? Yeah.
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 And
Best of
Muffins, are you getting comfortable not glitching, or because we talked a little bit about how you mostly glitch, and
Yeah,
how
I
how are
mean,
you feeling?
I'm getting my glitch fix from playing AD League at the minute, so I'm at least getting to do some glitching these days. But because I'm doing that, it does take a few seconds to remind myself not to do certain things, particularly when it comes to climbing Death Mountain. So luckily, I haven't done anything yet.
But have you noticed, like, are there any things that are particularly hard for you that shouldn't be hard because you're used to do completely different strats?
I almost went to the back of pod without my bow, because I almost never need a bow when I go to pod in like no logic. So in my head, bow is not a requirement for Helma, and that was a close one. But other than that, it's okay so far. Oh, and Ice Palace lobby, I almost was gonna citrus to skip the freeze.
What about climbing GT with no keys?
Yeah. Oh, I was so glad. I put a small key on my tracker next to GT because there was a key in there, and I never cleared it when I picked it up. Which was good because when I was about to start climbing, I glanced over at my map and I saw a small key there, and that made me look at my small key counter and saw it said 0.
Yikes.
So, yeah. And then I bailed, and I didn't even consider the pot key on right side. I was like, wait, why don't I have a key? I knew I had a key. Then I realized what I did, but I had other stuff to do.
Where did my key go?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, Aram, you are pretty good on cross keys nowadays. How do you find cross hunt in comparison? Like, how do you treat it?
It is largely the same until approximately the end game, but that's like sort of, I think that's generally my approach to like cross key seeds is like once you approach or get near the end game, you're supposed to really assess like what the seed is telling you is accessible and what you need. So it's really just like the same sort of thing, except for like in cross hunt, the equation is like broadly the same every time. It's just like find some hodgepodge of these items. I think like the only things I significantly deviate on are like in cross keys that moth would have been dead a million years ago, but like in cross hunt, if Mothula is anywhere easily accessible, you're just never supposed to kill it without the fire rod. Didn't come off the seed, but like similar thing with like Back of Thieves. Like there's only if you do Back of Thieves without the small key and the hammer, it's like 2 items and a Triforce piece. So if you can easily get back to it later, there's like no rush to get back there most of the time. Just like stuff like that. But mode's fine. I like cross keys better because I think it's more interesting for the end games to be a lot more restrictive, where like you need to know like this seed, like I just didn't need the fire rod, so I could play a very specific way. Whereas if I needed the fire rod to kill Trinex, the seed like forces me to play differently. Whereas if it like I know it's a pendant, and like that like different seed to seed is like really nice, but otherwise it's pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. That's an interesting observation. And in this seed, you did not need a fire rod because you found your bombers. That was go mode.
Yeah.
So
I do wish I had the fire rod, but you know.
Yes. Absolutely. Well, the Eastern big key was fire unlocked, so the bombers was really required.
Where was the TR key?
Right side GT.
Okay, so both were fire rod locked. Okay, that makes a ton of sense. Yep. Cool. Well, GG's. I'm gonna let you go get dinner, Muffins, and I'll probably go get lunch, and then we'll be back here tomorrow morning for some of the same, and then maybe tomorrow afternoon / evening for you for good old open to finish it up. We'll see.
Yeah, sounds good. GG's again.
doing.
Saving the best for last.
Yeah, of course.
Saving the shortest so that Muffins can get to bed on time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I luckily have the day off tomorrow, so it means that I can easily squeeze in the 2 races during the day.
Pretty bold saying that Open is going to be faster than this.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
Luckily, it's not too late. So.
But yeah, it was excellent race, guys. I had a great time with Germas watching this.
Absolutely. That was great. Thank you
Yeah,
so
thanks
much.
you guys for comms. And thanks to
Okay.
Daruk and Pichu for the tracking.
Yes, thank you, Daruk. Thank you, Pichu. Always appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks, Mike. And Arm, Muffins, good luck tomorrow and potentially doubleheader-ish.
Yeah, thanks.
Mhm.
GG's.